going on YouTube? You already know who it is. It's your boy Silent Knight. Welcome back to another reaction video. Today we'll be reacting to Grey's Anatomy Season 16, Episode 8. If you are new, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the post notifications so you are notified when I post these videos. Want to see the full version? Go ahead and click the first link in the description. It will take you to my Patreon where you can watch this episode for $1. Without further ado, let's begin.
When you sign a medical directive or consent to surgery in the event of a possibly fatal complication.
Sad day in America, people. Sad day in America.
Did you just get back in town?
Yeah, landed last night. The family's not ready to see anyone, especially from Seattle.
Do you want to be violently shocked with 360 joules of
Everything okay? Allison had us up till 3.
I don't remember all you people putting in requests for the day off.
And whose fault is it they need to?
Richard, nice to see you.
day life?
I'm a witness at the hearing, and I forgot a tie.
Sounds about right.
My lucky tie was in my locker. Come here.
Most of the attendings will be out for the hearing today, myself included, which means you guys have to cover.
Don't kill anyone.
Here we go. Big family. Where's the board? That's the board over there. Grey's a good surgeon. I don't care what they say. I don't think her license.
If I was on your operating table,
that.
I'm begging you, Meredith, sit down, don't talk. Prosecuting attorney is Ashley Cordova. Getting questioned by her is like someone ripping hangnails off all 10 fingers at once.
Morning. Based on the number of witnesses on the list I just read, my name is William Benson. I'm the judge who's been assigned to this case. The commission panel includes Dr. Aaron Rosenberg, Dr. Maria Lang, and panel chair Dr. Paul Costello.
Give me the papers!
Oh, it's that.
How did we switch out one of the doctors on the panel?
Why?
Because that one killed my husband.
You don't even remember, does he?
Paul Costello was the trauma surgeon who operated on my husband and Dillard.
Okay, does he remember you?
No, obviously
It
not.
doesn't seem like it.
Here today in the matter of Dr. Meredith Grey. It's below the acceptable standards of medical practice in a manner that exploited patients and insurance carriers.
Met her when she was an intern?
Would you say the two of you have grown close over all this time?
No.
Didn't
Okay.
Dr. Gray, chief of surgery, you asked Dr. Gray to become your chief of general surgery? Extremely skilled, organized, dedicated, communicative. Does that sound correct to you?
Exactly.
It does. He is no longer my chief of general surgery.
Sit down, Grey.
Gray has developed quite the disciplinary record over all these years you've known her, hasn't she? Interns, including Dr. Gray, admitted to cutting a patient's LVAD wire.
Do not want to have to testify
I
against
forgot
any of
about
you.
that.
Instructed a younger resident to remove a brain tumor without consent from the patient or attending. All these things familiar to you, Dr. Bailey?
Yep.
All true.
Must have been terrified during all of this. Were you by yourself?
Yes, Danny, my wife, she was in a detention center at the time.
And how's Gabby?
They said that she was responding very well to the medication because we cut it early. The world needs more people like her, more doctors like her.
Aware Dr. Gray had committed insurance fraud.
No. I found out when Dr. Weber approached Dr. Gray in the scrub room.
Can I jump in here?
By all means.
Can he do that?
The panel can do whatever they want.
We're in a romantic relationship with your boss. There's documentation from Human Resources. Well, unless, is it consensual?
Wow.
It is.
Thank you, Dr. DeLuca.
Dr. Schmidt. Dr. Schmidt.
I'm sorry. I've never been in a courtroom before.
Dr. Gray is one of your teachers, correct?
Yes. And she's the best teacher I've ever had.
I was more interested in your involvement with Gabby Rivera.
I rounded on her once during a peds rotation, but I was barely there. I had heard Mr. Rivera call his daughter Gabby, but the bracelet said Ellis Gray, so I thought that the hospital had made an error.
Schmidt, what did you do?
You're not gonna hurt yourself at this point.
I brought it to Dr. Bailey. I thought it was a mistake.
It's the reason why she got hard.
I'm sorry,
Not-
Dr.
it's
Gray.
not your
I
fault.
thought that I
It's
was doing
okay.
the right thing. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Smith. You did the right thing.
15-minute
Everybody knows
recess.
it's fault now.
Luis was great. Bailey was a robot. Schmidt turned around.
Schmidt? Damn. How's Meredith?
She needed some air.
Meredith, it's not over.
We won't make it. If I lose my license and I can't cut, but you can. We won't make it.
I have to know, is Dr. Gray really as good as people say she is?
No. She's better. The Catherine Fox Award that she won was for a surgery that saved my sister's life.
So you've come around.
I'm sorry?
Exhibit C2. These are Dr. Bailey's surgical notes after Dr. Gray botched your sister's first surgery. First time. If she fails again, patient has no other options. The hunt in this note is you. Dr. Weber, would it be safe to say that you've seen Dr. Gray partake in a lot of groundbreaking work?
Absolutely.
What about a trial for Alzheimer's disease carried out under your tenure as chief?
Someone tampered with it.
Could you elaborate on that?
Is that necessary for this investigation?
Answer the question, Dr. Weber.
He's so down on getting on her.
My watch.
Killed her husband. Like, come on, man.
I changed the envelopes. I got her the drug.
And you were the only one involved.
That's right.
State your name, please.
Patricia Murphy was Chief Weber's administrative assistant. I also was the point of contact for the National Residency Matching Program.
The interns who matched Dr. Gray's first year.
Her name isn't on here.
Why not? Didn't Meredith Gray match at Seattle Grace that year?
No. Weber asked me to set up a call with the president of the NRMP, and next thing I knew, I was adding Gray's name to the roster.
Meredith Gray was never supposed to work at that hospital in the first place.
She didn't even know that.
Sorry, I don't see how her family life is relevant here.
I should say it's relevant. In fact, she used her youngest daughter's identity to commit insurance fraud.
Alan Brown, Farah Al-Azari, Deborah Green, and Sam Carter.
Dr. Gray, we have your list of patient testimonies.
You get to sit up there and ask questions about my daughter. But you have absolutely no right to ever mention my daughter's name because you are the one who killed her father. Exactly. You don't remember me. It's the coward who stood over my dying husband.
You're gonna be fine.
The love of my life, and you didn't even attempt to do burr holes after he failed to get him a head CT. I was doing burr holes as an intern, but instead you're sitting up here judging me? You don't deserve to judge anyone.
Exactly.
See if Dr. Gray's conflict of interest is...
My conflict of interest? My medical license should not be in this man's hands.
Oh, come on. Come on, man. My God.
Put the jacket under his head.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, do we know if he has a history of epilepsy?
I'm gonna check for medical bracelets.
Ray Sloan. He should have the very best care there is. Meredith, can you do that?
You cheated the system to get Meredith into my program.
I did not cheat. I wrote a recommendation.
You chose to go around the system. Been doing it ever since. You choose her. You always choose her.
My God. You sound jealous. Well, I'm getting enough of that from my wife.
The medical commission has decided to postpone Dr. Gray's hearing. Most likely, an entirely new hearing will take place based on today's events.
You can't postpone. People have come from all over to speak for Meredith.
Her license don't need to be taken away. There y'all go, people. That's how you do it.
Were all these people on the witness list?
No.
No idea.
Who cares about the witness?
You're gonna tell them all they need to go home?
Who cares?
Commission. People who know me would describe me as selfish to a fault. After that, they'd say honest. Between me and death, Dr. Gray's hands are the only ones that I'd want inside my body. She is a light in a broken system that she will fix, whether you want her to or not. Dearly, Dr. Christina Yang. Dr. Calliope Torres, Dr. Arizona Robbins, Dr. April Kepner. No, I can keep going if you want.
That's
Addison
fine.
Montgomery, you don't.
That's good.
Bailey, got something to say now?
I have something more to say. You're worried about her breaking rules, but that's not going to stop. She's been doing that since day one. And yes, she broke a law to save a life. She's too good at what she does. She's worked too hard to get to where she is.
The right message.
And better. It's better than anyone in this room. I'm Dr. Miranda Bailey, Chief of Surgery at Grace Sloan Memorial Hospital. And I approve this message.
There you go, baby. I love that. There you go.
I'm sorry for what I said. I didn't mean that we wouldn't make it. I don't know what I meant. I was scared.
a great episode. I love this episode, and by far this is my favorite episode of this season. Maybe even the last 2 seasons is my favorite episode, because it just brought everything together. It talked about all the mistakes, all the happiness that Gray brought to the world and the medical community. Like, Gray has helped so many people. Her license never should have been in question. Like, obviously, as you can see how many people she helped. Christina Yang, I understand why she couldn't be there. All those people that couldn't be there that were main characters, and why they were gone is because, one, they didn't want to be on the show no more. I watched the videos that said why they possibly weren't on there anymore. Some of them got kicked off, honestly. Yeah, that's why they couldn't be on there. But yeah, I'm so glad that Bailey came back up and said the truth and what she really felt, and still included herself in that as well. If you're new, make sure you subscribe and leave a like on the video, and also make sure you let me know what other videos, like what other TV shows and movies you may want to see. Movies I'm talking about on my Patreon, but any TV shows you want to see, because you know I'm willing to do more reactions to other TV shows. So make sure you leave those in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys next week with another Grey's Anatomy and also High School Musical. I am out. Oh, and stay tuned for Raven's Home. That'll be up either Saturday or Sunday. I'm gonna try to get to episode 15, but we'll see about that. Without further ado, I am out. Deuces.